Here we have some really great extensive features to generate reports. We have individual reports. So if I wanted to report on Dominic Lawson there and generate, I get a really great looking report on where I'm up to. So you can see I have my summary at the top, where I'm up to on my different training items. You can also click on here and filter through. So if you wanted to make it look a little bit different, you can do. You can see the last completion date, and you can see the status in here and the expiry date too. Underneath that is the full log. So as you grow and as you add more and more training items against a staff member, you'll notice this list continues to grow. You can edit existing items in the system and assign evidence items. So particularly for your driving licence checks, you may wish to attach a copy of the check that's been completed. And you can restrict that to make sure it is only restricted to certain personnel that access the system. Underneath that is any assigned assets. You'll be able to see who has which assets have been assigned to that person, and any previous assets that have been assigned and returned. You can also print this document, which gives you a really great visual PDF file on where you're up to with your training for that particular individual. Let's move on to other reports. You can also generate reports by groups. Mention that you can set up different directorates, different departments, and also different teams within your organisation. So if you want to view everybody within the Charity Services Directorate for training, you can generate that report. This will then summarise all the different activities in here, giving you an overall compliance percentage score, and then also the different compliance percentages per item. So you can see on here, wound care is only 50% compliance. And if I go and show entries, it will show me the staff members and who is yet to complete that particular item. Scrolling a little bit further down, you can also then see mandatory compliance. So this is your mandatory items and where you're up to, as well as your non-mandatory items. And you can select which items are mandatory and non-mandatory when you set up each of the training items to the left-hand side. The final part is advanced reporting. So what we can do, and you may have your own unique fields within your own organisation, and there are a number of different fields here as examples. So you'll see in here we've got CCG, we also have clinical grade, but you may want to create extra fields that are applicable to staff that we can then create advanced reports for you. Okay, so I'm now what you can then do is filter the results through in here and look for a clinical grade. So if I look for paramedic and other that have been assigned to operations clinical team, click on generate, and that will show me the staff members within there. It will give me a summary of their compliance percentage, including mandatory compliance and where they're up to with their activities. We can then edit their report by clicking on the view and edit full report next to that. Once again, we can download this information into a CSV file.